Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Kaylee and today's class is a 30-minute Sculpt plus Flow, one of your absolute favorite classes. So we'll do body weight, sculpt, and Pilates style sequences in a vinyasa flow. So if you aren't looking for a high intensity or more of a workout, I guess, than a yoga class, this might not be the class for you. But if you like that burn woven in with vinyasa, this is for you. As always, there's a Spotify playlist in the description if you like music while you flow. And as you can see, we don't need any equipment unless you like a block or a strap. And you can always up level with ankle weights. Those would be a great addition to this class if you have them. All right, let's start in a tabletop, hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And we'll start by stretching out the wrists. So spin them out to the sides and then start to make some circles. Warming up through the wrist joints. And then switch the direction. And as always, wrists are sensitive. So if this doesn't feel great, readjust until you find a place that does. And then we'll come back to center, spin the fingers to face all the way back, so thumbs point out, and then start to peel the palms off the mat as you send the hips back, and then come back forward. Again, stretching it through the backs of the wrists, the forearms. Feels good in a challenging way. Beautiful. And then coming back through center, flip the palms now to face up. So the backs of the hands are on the mat just for a moment, and then send the hips back just a bit. Big stretch for the forearms, feels so good. And then release that. Come to sit on the knees so you can tuck the toes under behind you. Maybe you spread the toes out. From here, interlace the fingers and then just roll out the wrists. Beautiful. And then just shake them out. And we'll meet in a downward facing dog. So plant the hands, hips high. Drop the head. Right away, pedal it out right, then left. Maybe sway the body side to side. What feels good here? Beautiful. Coming back into stillness. On your inhale, lift the heels off the mat. On the exhale, dip them over to the left, stretching through right side body. Inhale to move through center, and then dip the heels over to the right. Good. Inhale, move back through center. On the exhale, melt the heels down to the mat. Next, inhale, start to lift the heels and ripple forward to a high plank, one vertebra at a time, head and neck last thing. On the exhale, lead with the hips all the way back, downward facing dog. Good, again, inhale, roll it forward. So thinking like cat-cow in this spinal roll. On your inhale, you're rolling forward, finding that cat shape. On the exhale, you're dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone, sending back. 2 more times like that, just because it feels good. Last one. Beautiful. Next time you lift the heels, just walk to the top of the mat. Land with the feet about hips width. Take a bend into the knees. We'll find a twist. Left hand down, right arm high. Deep breath in. Breath out to release and switch. Beautiful. Gently release. Heel toe the feet together, big toes touch. On your in-breath, sweep all the way up to stand. Reach the arms up to the sky. On your exhale, right back down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank, and hold. Send the heels towards the back of the mat. Really push into the hands, charge up through the legs. And then we'll shift forward and lower chaturanga, option for the belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We'll find 2 more cycles of breath here. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Next, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, travel to the top of the mat. Halfway, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back right to chaturanga. Up dog, breath in. Down dog on your breath out. Inhale. And exhale. One more sun A. Next inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, top of the mat. Halfway, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Inhale, sweep all the way up to stand. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga, step or float. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Next, inhale, shift forward to a high plank. On the exhale, tap the knees to the mat. Inhale, lift them back up. Exhale, tap the knees. Good again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap the knees. Two more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap, and we'll hold it down. We'll find a little bird dog sequence. So left leg back, right leg will reach forward. We'll lift for 2 counts in 3, 2, 1. So arm and leg up for 2 and down for 2. All right, we'll just work into a little bit of core stability, down and up. Our glutes are also working. The right one is stabilizing. The left one is going back into hip extension. You'll also start to feel both shoulders. But I want you to focus on your core here. Keep the belly button pulling towards the spine. Anytime we lift opposite arm and leg, it challenges our core. Down, up. Good. All right, we'll keep it lifted. Little pulse right here. Up, up. Good. Soft bend in the left elbow. Lift, lift. Lift, lift. Couple more. We'll pull elbow to knee underneath us. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Pull in, out. In, out. In, out. Good. Big crunch. And extension. Pull. Pull. Couple more. 4, 3, 2. Keep it long. Bend the left knee. Take hold. Tiger pose. Kick your foot up into your hand. Think about lifting your heart, squeezing shoulder blades together. And then exhale to release. We'll take right hand down. Left leg back long. We're moving to a side plank. So right foot stacks on top of left. Lift the right arm up to the sky. We lift and lower right leg right here. Lift, lower. Your modification is to drop down on the left knee. Lift, lower. Wherever you are, we're not going to be there for too long. So keep breathing. You got this. Here's 4, 3. We find a wild thing. So if you're on your knee, prepare. 2 and 1. Right here. Right foot steps back. Lift the hips up to the sky. Find that beautiful stretch in the front body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful. Come on back. Drop the knees to the mat. Now curl the heels in towards the glutes. We'll find some push-ups. Lower down slow. And then lift back up. Good. Lower. Lift. Beautiful. Just a couple more. Challenge yourself. Down. Up. Lower. Lift. 2 more. Last one. From here, tuck the toes and the hips high, downward facing dog. Great work. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, let it go. Next inhale, roll forward, high plank. Same way as we started, we tap the knees. 4, 3, 2, together. So it's tap, lift, tap, lift. Good. Tap, lift. Core engaged, really push into the hands. Tap, lift. Doing this with your low core. 4 counts. 3, 2, drop the knees. We switch sides. Right leg long, left arm long. We lift slow. Up for 2, down for 2. Good. Lift, lower, up, down. Awesome job. Squeezing right glute, core, soft bend in your right elbow. And your gaze can be either down, a little bit in front of you, wherever feels best on your neck. Lift, lower. Awesome job. Down, up. Keep breathing. Lift, lower. Down, up. Couple more. We'll keep it lifted soon. Find little pulses in 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze. Yes. Great work. We have one more little push for this bird dog sequence. We'll pull knee to elbow in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull in, out. So think about crunching your ribs and your hips together. That's the function of our rectus core, right? It does that action of pulling ribs to hips. Nice. In, out. In, out. Couple more. We got 4. Last 3, we find tiger pose. In 2, in 1, right here. Bend the right knee, take hold, kick your foot into your hand. Think about lifting the chest, lifting through the heart center. Beautiful. Release left hand, moving to that side plank. So come on to the outside of the right foot. Lift left arm, left leg goes up and down. Option to modify down on your right knee. Lift, lower, up, down. Good. Couple more. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Wild thing. Left foot down. Left arm reaches. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Move back to your plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, shift it back forward, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift it back forward. Exhale, shift it back. Couple more. This should feel pretty good on the shoulders. If you're feeling it in the wrists, you could always drop down to the elbows. Awesome. Here's 4, 3, 2, last 1. Meet back down dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Walk the hands towards the back of the mat 1 step and then grab onto your left shin, ankle, or heel. Find a twist. Your right shin, ankle, or heel with your left hand, I mean. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, twist deeper. Come back through center and switch. Right hand, left shin, ankle, or heel. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful. Come back to your down dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Next, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, travel top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise, sweep all the way up to stand. On your exhale, cactus out your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your heart. Good, again like that. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. That should feel really good. One more, inhale. On your exhale, cactus. Good, inhale to reach back up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga. Option to skip as always. Up dog. And we meet back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. 3 breaths before we move on. You could always take child's pose, a sip of water. Down dog is your time to reset, come back to your breath, and get ready for the next sequence. Let's take one more breath here together. We'll sigh out of the mouth. Inhale, deepest breath in. Exhale, sigh, let it go. Good, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, travel top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose is where we're going. Bend into the knees, sweep the arms up to the sky. On your exhale, pulse low. Beautiful, building some heat in the legs. Send the weight back into your heels. Couple more. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold at your lowest point. Take a deep breath in, breath out, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, step or float. Up dog to downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, step forward, crescent lunge. Back heel stays lifted. Lift the arms as you rise. Exhale, open warrior 2, all the way out. Good, inhale, reverse. Left hand goes into right hip. On the exhale, cartwheel down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge, square the hips, reach the arms up. Right away, warrior 2. Good, inhale, reverse, reach back. Right hand to left hip. On the exhale, cartwheel down. Chaturanga, maybe left leg stays lifted this time. We meet back downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more breaths here, inhale. And exhale. Last one, big breath in. Big breath out, let it go. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, step or float, top of the mat. Halfway, forward fold. Inhale, chair, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Right away, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, step or float. Up dog to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it forward right away this time. Inhale, rise, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, find that bind. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, pull it in. Step it forward. Inhale, rise, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2, open out. Good, inhale, reverse, find the bind, right hand, left hip. Exhale, chaturanga. Whatever that looks like for you today is perfect. We meet back at downward facing dog. Great work. Deep breath in and deep breath out. 2 more cycles of breath. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, top of the mat. Halfway, forward fold. Inhale, chair, bend the knees, sweep the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, lower all the way down to a boat pose. Lift the legs up to the sky. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Hands behind the thighs, will rock back up to our boat. So go as many times as you need to catch momentum. Trying to stand without using the hands. Take a deep breath in, breath out, forward fold. Awesome job. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, step or float. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Step forward, crescent. Inhale to rise. Exhale to sink low. Find a little pulse here in the legs. Dip, dip. So slight bend in the left knee, deep bend in the right knee, core engaged. Dip, dip. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, warrior 2. Open all the way out. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot, lift the left heel and lift to a standing splits. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, Shiva squat, pull, left knee behind right. Inhale, kick it long. Exhale, Shiva. Good, inhale, kick it long. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, kick it long. Stay for the exhale, fold. On the next inhale, we're gonna rise to stand and kick the left leg forward. So use your core. Look at one point for balance. Kick the leg forward, one-legged Tadasana, and then exhale. Come all the way back down, standing splits. Good, again, come all the way up. Slow and controlled, and then all the way back down. Last one, lift all the way up, and come all the way down. Beautiful, hang out here for a moment, take a deep breath in. On the breath out, we're gonna jump back to a one-legged chaturanga, bend into the right knee, keep the left leg super straight and active, push into the hands, jump back, bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Great work, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, pull knee to nose, step forward. Inhale to rise, hold your crescent. Exhale to pulse slow, dip, dip. Good. Root down into your feet, arms reaching up to the sky, core engaged. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Open out, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, find that half bind. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, pop the right heel up, lift to your standing splits. Take a deep breath in, breath out, Shiva squat. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, Shiva. One more, inhale, kick it high. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale to hang out here for a moment and fold a little bit deeper. One more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, you know where we're going next. Inhale, come all the way up, balancing on the left leg. Kick the right leg forward. Exhale, hinge it forward, standing splits. Good, again, come all the way up. Kick right leg forward, come all the way back down. Standing splits. Last one. Use your core. Come all the way up. Kick the leg forward. Hinge it down. Standing splits. For a moment, take a deep breath in. On the breath out, jump back. One-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Great work. Exhale, down dog. Let it go. 2 more cycles of breath. Beautiful, last one. Next, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, travel, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Bend the knees, sweep the arms to the sky. One more time, exhale, lower all the way down. Come into your boat pose. Either legs straight, knees bent, arms reach forward. Arms reach up, holding here. For 4. Holding for 3. Embrace those shakes. Holding for 2. Last 1. Now this time, cross the ankles. You can take the edges of the feet down, plant the hands, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work, deep breath in. Deep breath out, let it go. Beautiful, next inhale, roll forward, high plank. On your exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Let one cheek rest on the mat. Big breath in. Big breath out. Beautiful. Interlace the fingers behind you for locust. Pull the inner thighs towards the midline. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. On your in-breath, start to lift everything up off of the mat. Think about lengthening through the spine on the in-breath and stay lifted for the out-breath. Strengthening our posterior chain, the muscles along the spine. Super important for spine health, for a strong core. Beautiful, and then gently release all the way down to the mat. Other cheek rests onto the mat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Last back bend on the ground. Bend into the knees. We'll find a bow pose. Flex the feet, or you can point them as well. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards the midline on your in-breath. Think about lifting everything up off of the mat, squeezing shoulder blades together, opening up through the heart. Maybe gaze goes up. And then gently release to the mat. Plant the hands, come up onto the knees, and then we'll find a little camel. Walk the hands back, lift to stand up on the knees. Let's sweep the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, just cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. From here, keep that retraction, pulling in towards the midline, and then hands to the shin, or hands to the back of the spine, back of the pelvis, low back. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Don't mind me not being able to talk. This is my 5th class of the day filming. Starting to feel tired, but also feels so good to do some yoga. Beautiful. Next inhale, come on back up. On your exhale, plant the hands, come onto your fingertips, and just very gently round into the spine. So just a small counter stretch. Beautiful. From here, cross the ankles, come to a seat, and then sweep the legs forward. We're gonna come all the way down onto our back. So reaching the fingers forward and lower slowly, hugging the knees into the chest once you arrive. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. Stretch the legs straight up to the sky. We'll do a little bit of core work. Hands come behind the back of the head. We'll take scissor crunches, twisting side to side. So lift the shoulders, lift the head, neck. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, twist towards the right, lower the left leg to the ground. Inhale, come back through center and switch. Exhale, twist to the left. Good, center and switch. Just a couple here. Working into our transverse core. One more each side. Last one. Come back through center, pull the knees into the chest, and then drop the feet onto the mat. Next inhale, we'll lift up into a bridge. Push into the feet, hands interlace underneath you, and we'll hang out here. Drop the heels to the mat as you lift the hips high. Opening up through the belly, the chest, the shoulders. And then step your left foot closer towards center. Inhale to lift your right leg to the sky, holding here, stabilizing through the left leg, building strength in this one-legged bridge. And then cross the right leg over left for a figure 4. Release the fingers and come all the way down onto the mat. Flex the right foot and pull the knees into the chest for a hip stretch. You can rock side to side. Deep breaths. Beautiful. Then gently release that. Step the left foot down, uncross the right leg. We'll lift back up into our bridge. Next, inhale, push into the feet, lift high. Interlace the fingers underneath you. Come onto your shoulders. Dig your heels into the mat, lifting the heart. Holding here for a few moments. Maybe you can get a little bit deeper the second time around. And then heel toe, right foot towards center. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Feel that stabilization happening in the right leg. Keep digging the heel into the mat, lifting the hips. Maybe feeling the right leg start to shake a bit. That means your stabilizer muscles are working. And then cross left leg over right, flex the foot. And come all the way down, figure 4. Pull the knees into the chest if your body allows. Keep pressing left knee forward as you draw the knees in. Maybe you rock side to side or stay in stillness. Beautiful. And then gently release. Step right foot down, then left. And then we'll just pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. From here, take the knees wide, soles of the feet to the sky. Find a happy baby. You can rock side to side, front to back. Wherever you are, draw the tailbone to the mat to lengthen the spine. Finding stability. Opening the hips. Beautiful. And then from here, we'll find supine Gomukhasana. Cross right leg over left. Reach forward for the feet. And then gently draw them towards the hips. And then gently release that and we'll switch. Cross left leg over right. Pull the feet in towards the hips. It feels so good. Hope it does for you too. And then gently release, pull the knees back into the chest, and we will transition to our Shavasana. So feet together, knees wide. If you want any final shape before we come down, go ahead and take it. You could also just stretch the legs straight out, closing the eyes down, letting the head rest, and enjoying just a few minutes of stillness. You can sigh out of the mouth. Allowing the natural rhythm of your breath to come back. And giving your body this time to reset in stillness. Remembering that all of the work that we put in during class is just as important as this time in stillness. When we end our workout, balancing the nervous system, it allows for better healing in the muscles, recovery, and it also gives the mind a moment to soften, to find stillness and silence before we move back into our busy lives. So if you're tempted to skip the Shavasana, try to stay, knowing that we do it for a reason and that it only will benefit you. The couple extra minutes being in stillness, not doing anything, quote unquote, is very productive for your mind, for the rest of your day, your evening. Take a slow, deep breath in and a slow, deep breath out. Starting to wiggle fingers and toes. Eventually maybe reaching the arms up overhead once you are ready, so that you have all the time in the world. Eventually rolling to one side to press yourself back up into a comfortable seat. Sitting up tall, closing the eyes back down once you arrive. Find a moment to simply find that feeling of gratitude for making time to do something for you today, for having a body to move, anything that comes up. And we'll clear a final breath. On your next inhale, take your biggest breath in and hold at the top. Sip in a little bit more air. And then exhale together, let it go. Blink the eyes open. Great work. I hope you loved this class. As always, please let me know down below if you did, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.